Bonnie, thank you so much for being here today. We're super excited to get to interview you. I would love if you could introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Bonnie Mauldin, founder and CEO of the Mauldin Group, professional web design and digital marketing agency. And I have authored a new book called Harmonic Messaging, Make Your Brand Sales and Marketing Sing in Harmony.
Amazing. I would love if you could tell us what your books are about.
Sure. So Harmonic Messaging is a book about branding, sales, and marketing. And just like an orchestra has many sections like strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion, and a conductor at the front, making sure the orchestra goes the right way to play the right songs. Likewise, in business, you have different departments like sales, marketing, accounting, operations, customer service, and a CEO in the front to conduct the company on the way that it should operate. So I make that correlation between music and business and how they all go together to both just be on the same page, to have the same common goal, to make something beautiful.
Love that. What inspired you to write your book?
So I have a background in music. I play clarinet, tenor saxophone, bass clarinet, and piano. And I always love when I hear a song with a lot of beautiful harmonies in it. And I just liken the harmony to every aspect of life that must work together. And I just love how music correlates with business and all the different things that we do.
Amazing. Love that. When writing your book, who were you thinking of when it comes to who your book is for?
The book was inspired by my own journey of trying to put together my sales and marketing department and making sure they're all in sync with each other and helping other companies with their sales and marketing departments, and just really running into an issue with all these different companies as they try to work together and understand each other and appreciate each other and see the value in each other's work, marketing department versus sales department. So this book is about how to bring those two departments together and how they can communicate better to make sure the company's messaging is more on point and on target.
Love that. How long have you been writing and what made you really sit down and start?
I've been writing since I was 6 years old. I love to write poetry. I love to write short stories, and now I'm just getting into the nonfiction books because I'm in business now. And I always love reading books. I have a ton of books behind me in my office, and I'm always reading 2 or 3 books at a time. And so just my love of books, reading books and writing books made me just want to go ahead and start putting the information that I know down on paper so other people can read it.
Amazing. What is your schedule like when you are writing a book?
So I set aside every Sunday to read and to write the book. I set aside a few hours a day to do my research, and I set aside time once a week to actually sit down and write. And even if there's nothing that comes to me, I dedicate that time towards writing, and I force myself to write something, even if it doesn't make any sense. I just want to write just to get into the habit of doing it, whether it's good or not. And then eventually what happens is I end up writing something really good and taking a few pieces out from each writing session.
Love that. What do you need in your writing space to help you stay focused?
I need quiet. I need to read other interesting things, be around interesting people, and watch interesting television. And when I get all of this input from all these different external sources, then I can disseminate that information in my brain and just spit out something that is creative and cool.
Love that. What is your favorite writing snack or drink?
writing snack, like what I eat while I'm writing.
Yes, or drink.
Oh, I like to eat popcorn. I make my own popcorn. I don't do the microwave kind. I pop it myself. And I'm getting into sparkling water as a replacement to soda.
Love that. What type of books do you personally enjoy reading?
So I'm not into a lot of fiction nowadays, even though I do sneak a little fiction in there. But most of my books in my library are business books, personal development books, and spiritual books.
Love that. Are there any books or authors that inspired you to become a writer?
So this is going to sound odd, but when I first had my first kid, J.K. Rowling was just rolling out the Harry Potter series. And I just ate those books up. I just loved her writing style and just the whimsical way that she could tell a story. And I was just really inspired by how she had a kid and she was like on welfare and was like in a coffee shop, just typing away, putting this crazy story together, and how she pitched her book to so many places. They turned her down and she finally got a good hit. And, she's wildly successful after that, after her book took off and eventually came a whole series of movies. And so just seeing her story and her journey made me want to, as a young mom, start writing stories too.
Amazing. What books did you grow up reading? Did you have an all-time favorite?
Well, I didn't have a lot of books growing up, and that sounds weird, but I didn't start reading until I got into college. And that's when I started reading my own textbooks for school. And then I started reading business books to try to get my business off the ground. So that kind of put me on that path.
Love that. On the other side of that, now as an adult, what are your favorite series or authors that if they come out with something, you're going to automatically grab it?
Well, along that vein, I love still business books and books about marketing. So I'm loving some Seth Godin and all his books. I love Malcolm Gladwell and his books. And James Clear, he has a really cool book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. um, so I just love books like that. I'm obsessed with Robert Greene's books. He's the author of 48 Laws of Power and Mastery and books like that.
Love that. What would you tell someone just starting out with reading again?
So if you're just getting started, just dedicate a little time towards it. Pick something that you really like, and we'll look forward to read. And it just put the book in front of you so you see it all the time, which reminds you to pick it up and read. And just dedicate 5-10 minutes a day just towards reading that book.
Love that. On the other side of that, what would you tell someone just starting to write their own book?
So it's quite a journey. Same advice for someone writing a book, to set aside time to do it every week or every day, and also spend some time reading books that are similar to the type of book that you're writing, and to saturate your mind with other creative materials that will give you great ideas, like going to different conferences, going to different group meetings, joining writers clubs, being in book clubs. Just put yourself in that environment so you can be inspired and motivated to keep going.
Love that. What's one thing that people are generally surprised to find out about you?
Well, they won't be so surprised after reading this book, but that I love music and I played several instruments. And I am just obsessed with how music correlates with business.
Love that. Do you have a favorite instrument?
I would say clarinet.
Love that. Is there anything you would like to say or add?
Sure. So, harmonic messaging is about making sure that all the different areas of your business are singing in harmony. If something's out of joint, it's going to sound like loud noise. But if something's in tune, it's going to sound beautiful and harmonic. And things are out of whack with your business if you're not getting enough customers, if your customers aren't satisfied, if they're not referring other people to you to do business. Things are out of whack if you're not able to charge what you're worth, or after doing a sales presentation, you're not getting a lot of people to close business with you. So things are out of whack when you're seeing those type of symptoms. So you need a harmonic approach to bring your messaging in alignment to make the business run more successfully and efficiently. So I just will recommend everybody go to bonniemauldin.com, check out the books, and let me know what you think.
Amazing. Where's the best place for readers to find your book? I know some readers love signed copies. Is that an option? And the best place to connect with you?
Yeah, if you just send a request for a signed book on my contact form at my website, bonniemauldin.com, I'll be happy to oblige and accommodate that. Otherwise, you would just go to amazon.com, look up Bonnie Mauldin, and all my books will pop up there. I have several books, but Harmonic Messaging is the latest one. I'm super excited about it. And hit me up on social media as well. My favorite are Instagram and LinkedIn.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today. We're so grateful we got to interview you. We'll be sure to drop those links in the show notes. That way everyone can find you. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Courtney. You rock.